Phil McCracken here, and we are live for GIW's When Worlds Collide. I just have one quick announcement to make, and then we're going to get right into the action. 7 great matches on the card, 5 championships up for grabs tonight. But we have had an accident. Something bad happened in GIW. Our World Heavyweight Champion driving to Milwaukee to be here got into a car accident right outside of Chicago. He had to be airlifted to the Chicago hospital. He is in critical condition. They say he's going to make it, but he's not going to be able to wrestle for quite a while. So unfortunately, our general manager, Dr. Sterling, had to strip Mr. Reigns of his title, and we're going to have a 30-man Royal Rumble Monday night at In Your Face to determine our new World Heavyweight Champion. Also, when Jimmy Rayne is able to come back, he will get a rematch for his heavyweight championship. He'll get to pick the match of his choosing because he didn't lose the title, folks. So he's going to get a match with whoever the champion is when he returns. And that's going to be exciting to watch. But anyway, let's get right to the action here as we are getting ready for When Worlds Collide. Let's do this. We're going to start it off with an ambulance match, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good one. Welcome to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Home of the Bucks, home of the Brewers, and now home of When Worlds Collide. Woo! Milwaukee's going crazy as we are about to start this ambulance match. It's a one-on-one match. I'm Phil McCracken. I want to thank you guys for showing up, and here is our first combatant. It's none other than Brian White. Mr. Hardcore Legend himself, Mr. Deathmatch, has signed a contract here in Global Impact Wrestling. And his very first match is going to be an ambulance match. What a way to start off When Worlds Collide here in Milwaukee. This place is going crazy. Brian White is ready to go. He's waiting for his opponent. Here comes his opponent, and here comes the Boo Birds in Milwaukee, as it is Boomer Pain. Somebody just yelled out of the crowd, "You're pathetic." Boomer Pain is not well liked. I'm being told we were able to sign a second unbookable, and he will be in the 30-man Royal Rumble. Who it is, you'll find out on Monday. As here comes the ambulance being backed in here in Milwaukee. Here's the rules. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. And once they close both doors, they are declared the winner. As Milwaukee is ready. Are you ready? Brian White looks ready. Boomer Payne looks ready. Let's go. Uh-oh. They're both slow walking toward each other. First time ever meeting in the ring here in GIW. And they're meeting at a pay-per-view. Here we go. Boomer Payne with the big elbow. He got a boo from the audience, as this audience here in Milwaukee is totally behind Brian White. This match is going to go back and forth for a little bit till somebody gets broken down. Oh my goodness, Brian White biting the face of Boomer Payne. Boomer Payne tried to lift him up, but it didn't work. Here they go with rights. Oh, Boomer Payne with a huge push. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, what a reversal by Brian White in the middle of the ring. Brian White just heaves Boomer Payne over the top rope. We're right outside the ambulance. Big right hands coming down. Brian White has fought in every match you could think of. You can see all the cuts. Boomer Payne. Oh, just slammed Brian White down on the concrete on the outside of the ring. That's only about an inch of padding, folks. Oh, and he slams him again. This crowd is booing every move Boomer makes. Now they're cheering as Brian White gets up. He's going to the ambulance. He's going to open the doors, and that's going to make this crowd excited. Comes back and goes right after Boomer Payne. Oh, my goodness. Thesz Press throwing the big right hands down. Welcome, everyone, to Global Impact Wrestling. When Worlds Collide. We're live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Our first match is an ambulance match. Boomer Payne versus Brian White. Boomer Payne gets up on the apron. Now he's going Highland District. Oh, the big shoulder block from the top. This crowd is booing him. Boomer Payne got him a kendo stick. Big right hand by Brian White as he knocked the kendo stick down. Brian White with a big arm bar. Brian White's got the kendo stick. Oh my! And he started to put the beat down on Boomer Payne. Boomer Payne with a leg whip right there. Oh, he's going to stomp on the shoulder. Oh, he's going to stomp on the elbow. Oh my. This match is not for the faint of heart. Boomer Payne with a deadlift up over his head. He's going to drop him right down on the concrete. Oh my, right on his face. Boomer Payne's going to get him something else. He's got him a steel chair. Oh, he just hit him in the back with the steel chair. Oh, he just hit him again. Boomer Payne is now being attacked. Brian White drops him down on his back. This Milwaukee crowd, this capacity crowd in Milwaukee is loving this first match. Brian White, oh, he couldn't bring down the chair. Boomer with a big running. Oh my goodness. Boomer Payne waiting. Got him up. What's he gonna do? Oh, he just hit the last ride. Boomer Payne looks like he's going after some more weapons. He's got a trash can lid. Oh, he just threw it right on top of Brian White. They're pulling out all the stops. Boomer Payne's got him up, but Brian White slid out. Knocks him over. Brian White. Oh my goodness, white noise. He just hit him with white noise. Now Brian White's going under. He's got him a stop sign. Oh, and he just threw it at Boomer Payne. Boomer Payne's trying to get some separation. There's the kick. What's Boomer gonna do? He's got him up. Oh, another big slam by Boomer Payne. My goodness. The ambulance hasn't even come into play yet, folks. These two are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, my goodness. Right down on his back. Boomer Payne pulls out another chair. Brian White saw it coming. Brian White's going good. Oh, choking him out. Brian White's got Boomer Payne up. Boomer with a reversal. Uh-oh, Boomer Payne's eyeing he's going up on top of the ambulance. Boomer Payne is goading Brian White to come up on top of the ambulance. Oh, look at that. He dropped right back down. The crowd is booing as Brian White with the big crossed arms up on top. Brian White comes down now. Boomer Payne's playing games. He's playing mind games. But Brian White beats him up there this time. He's got nowhere to go. Brian White with a big right hand. They're on top of the ambulance. Brian White's throwing him off. Oh! Oh! Brian White just got thrown off the top of the ambulance. Boomer Payne's got a big advantage here. He's got him up. Brian White's fighting his way out. They're in front of the ambulance door. Boomer Payne lifted him up. Oh, last ride right in front of the ring. This crowd in Milwaukee is going nuts. Boomer Payne tosses him into the ambulance. He's got to close both doors. Is Boomer Payne going to close the first door? Yes, he does. Is he going to close the second door? He's working hard to close that door. Oh no, he didn't get it. Brian White gets out, picks up Boomer Payne, and tosses him into the ambulance. Now Brian White's going to try to close the door on Boomer. He's got one door shut. He's going for number 2. Is Brian White going to win this match? The door is almost... He did! Brian White closes the door. Brian White is victorious in his first match here in Global Impact Wrestling. What a match! There's your winner, 4 stars. Given to him by Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's your winner, Mr. Hardcore Brian White. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is going to be one of the 5 championship matches. This one's going to be for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it's going to be an Extreme Rules match. This crowd in Milwaukee is on their feet as the challenger, Smiles, is coming to the ring. Smiles won the #1 contendership about a week and a half ago. And he's been waiting patiently for this night in Milwaukee, as he has a chance to be the new Cruiserweight champion. Smiles is ready to go. We are awaiting the champion. And here he comes, our Cruiserweight champion, Jody Dobbins. This is going to be another one of those matches, folks. Basically, anything goes. In an Extreme Rules match, the champion doesn't have the champion advantage. But you still got to get the pinfall or submission in the ring. Magneto is in the house wanting Rajax. I can tell you, Rajax will not be at the PLE tonight, but he will be in the 30-man Royal Rumble on Monday Night Mayhem for the new heavyweight champion. That's for sure. Smiles is ready to go. Our Cruiserweight champion. That's a beautiful belt, ladies and gentlemen. This Cruiserweight division is heating up here at Global Impact Wrestling. People are coming from far and wide to sign. Dr. Sterling's having no problem signing new talent to Global Impact Wrestling. Smiles is ready to go, and there's that beautiful Cruiserweight Championship. Both men are ready to go. Are you ready for a Cruiserweight Championship match? Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here we go. Smiles was so excited he missed his first move. Jody Dobbins taking advantage in the corner. Big German suplex by our champion. Elbow to the back. We're going to see a lot of high-flying moves. Oh, he went for a splash, but Smiles got the knees up. Smiles with a huge running lariat. Here we go. Oh! Super kick right to the mush by Jody Dobbins. Jody Dobbins has been our Cruiserweight champion for quite a while. It's been hard to dethrone the champions here in GIW. As of late, there's a pinfall, 1. Only a 1 count. Jody Dobbins has got more work to do. Oh, right down on the stomach. Jody Dobbins going to the outside. He's getting him some hardware. Oh, he's got a bag. You know what those are. Oh, but Smiles kicks him, and Jody drops the bag. The bag is laying in the middle of the ring as Smiles is stopping Jody Dobbins. Smiles going right after Jody Dobbins. He's got the bag. He's using the bag. Now he's pouring out the tacks in the middle of the ring. Smiles is going to the outside. He comes back in. They got to be careful of these. Oh, my! He just put Jody Dobbins down in the middle of those tacks. Jody Dobbins' back is full of tacks. Oh, and he's got another bag of tacks. They're fighting over him. Oh, my. There's a pin. 1, 2. Jody Dobbins kicks out after a near fall. Oh, Smiles did a springboard but totally missed. Jody Dobbins off the rope with a spinning heel kick. Oh, my. Off the top. There's tacks in the ring and another bag just laying there. This could get medieval. Both men have to be careful. Big kick to the side of the bush. Ripcord right into. Oh my goodness. Jody Dobbins got her 2 count. Going for a splash and he missed. Smiles gets up and he nails the kick. He's got that bag of tacks. He's got the crowd going nuts. He's going to dump that bag of tacks as Jody Dobbins brings in. Oh, and he just slammed him on the tacks. And he just slammed him on top. Oh, that garbage can. That garbage can is squished. My goodness. Both men putting it on the line here at When Worlds Collide. We're live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're watching the first of 5 championship matches on the card tonight. We just got through with a great ambulance match. As Brian White, oh my goodness, here we go. Spanish fly off the top. Oh, right into the tacks. Look at the tacks buried in the back of Smiles. Oh, this crowd is chanting, this is awesome. Oh, we've got tables. We've got a table as Jody Dobbins brings out a table. Jody Dobbins. They're both right over those tacks. Oh my goodness, what? Oh, he did it! Jody Dobbins right into the tacks. Oh, he busted them open. Jody Dobbins is not in a good way. He's bleeding profusely. My goodness, how is he even moving? Look at all those tacks in both of these competitors. Big ripcord lariat. Jody Dobbins slow to get up when he catches the foot. Oh, but he didn't catch that one. Oh my goodness. Could we have a new champ? 1, 2, no. Jody Dobbins kicks out after 2. My goodness. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm losing my voice already. Big kick to the mush by Smiles. Jody did not like that. He got right back up. Hits him in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, DDT. Tilt-a-whirl even. Jody Dobbins pulls out another table. We've got 2 tables set up. Are we going to see the tables come into this match? I don't know, but the tacks are definitely being used. There's a roll-up by Smiles. 1, 2. Another near fall. Oh, again! Right into those tacks. Splash. by our champion. Look at the blood pouring from his forehead. Oh my, oh, he sputtered, brought him right down on the tacks. Jody Dobbins. What's he gonna do next? He hasn't decided. He's coming over. He grabs him grabs Smiles. Irish whips him, tries to kick him, but misses. Jody Dobbins going underneath. He's got more tacks. My goodness, how many tacks are we going to have in this match? Oh my, the whole ring is covered in tacks. This is crazy. I've never seen this many tacks. Jody Dobbins coming off the top rope. He got caught. Power slam. We're going to the outside. No, we're going back in. Jody Dobbins is not in a good way. Oh, but there's the kick. Jody Dobbins moonsault off the top rope. Jody Dobbins is looking to win this match right here. Up and over, but he got caught. He got caught. And he got slammed into those tacks again. Smiles right now has got the advantage. Look at the blood gushing from the forehead of Jody Dobbins. He just rolled him in the tacks again. Another Irish whip into the corner. Smiles is taking him up high, but Jody Dobbins kicked and got away. Oh my gosh! Pop up! Stunner! Look at this! 1, 2, 3! We have a new Cruiserweight Champion! Smiles has just won the Cruiserweight Championship here in Milwaukee at When Worlds Collide. My goodness, what a night so far. As we're going to go right into another championship match. This time, it's going to be for the United States Heavyweight Championship. And I'm being told that the competitor that's coming out right now bought his way into this championship match. That, my friends, is Philip Diamond the Third. And stop me if you've heard this before, but he says everybody has a price. Philip Diamond III looking to be the new United States Heavyweight Champion. Dr. Sterling signed him just last week. And money talks. As he's getting ready to go, Philip Diamond is a billionaire out of New York, New York. And he's looking to win a championship tonight in Milwaukee. Money falling from the sky. This man hands out $100 bills to everyone. He's first class everywhere. And he's awaiting the United States champion here on the biggest stage for Global Impact Wrestling. And there he is, our United States Heavyweight Champion, Brandon Walker. He is definitely a fighting champion. The United States Heavyweight Championship has become the Fighting Man's Championship here in Global Impact Wrestling. People in Milwaukee with the Global Impact Wrestling signs. You gotta love it. They love Global Impact Wrestling here in Beer City, home of Miller Brewing Company, as this crowd is certainly behind our United States Heavyweight Champion. This is going to be a big test for Brandon Walker. This crowd is getting that ready. They're chanting in anticipation of this one. As we are live here in Milwaukee, Philip Diamond is ready. This crowd does not like Philip Diamond at all. There is our United States Heavyweight Champion. Walk with Walker, Mr. Brandon Walker. This crowd is certainly behind the champion here. He's handing that United States Championship over to the referee. The referee is going to show Mr. Phillips, Mr. Philip Diamond, the championship. And there it is, folks. The Working Man's Championship here in Global Impact Wrestling. As here we go. Side headlock on the mat by Philip Diamond. Brings him up into a suplex right on his back. Oh, a big spiked DDT by Brandon Walker. Kicks him right upside the head. Philip Diamond the third, so far is not having an easy time with our champion, as he just got dropped on the outside. They're going back and forth on the outside. Philip Diamond just took him down, throwing the big right hands to our champion. Referee is counting. He's up to 2. Walker has got the championship advantage. Philip Diamond has got to win this championship in the ring. Oh, big jawbreaker. Philip Diamond tosses our champion back in. Throws some haymakers. Puts him down on his knee. Oh my! Spiked him into the mat. And he is bleeding. 1. There's the kick out. We almost had a new champion right there. Philip Diamond waiting for the champion to get up. Champion is bleeding from his forehead. Walker going after him. Big right hand by Diamond. Oh, look at the cockiness. Look at the cockiness in front of the champion, and the champion didn't like it. And the champion's teeing off on him. Oh, my goodness. Lateral press. Only got a 1 count. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Brandon Walker's got him up. He slides off. Got his back. Now they're back collar and elbow. Big kick. Brandon misses a lariat but gets hit by a big right hand. Walker gets some separation. Hits him with a couple of right hands. They're going back and forth in the middle of the ring. Brandon Walker looks like he's going for the figure 4. He's got it in. Is it going to make him tap? No. He reverses it. Both men are grabbing at their knee. Oh, he took out the knee again. Oh, my goodness. Philip Diamond going toe-to-toe with Brandon Walker right now. Oh, my goodness. Walk with Walker. 1, 2. Philip Diamond just gets out in 2. Philip Diamond's not in a good way. Brandon Walker smells blood. Philip Diamond falls to the mat. He lifts him back up. Reversal. Oh! Oh! Big kick right to the gut. Philip Diamond the third. Oh, he's going after the back of Brandon Walker. Now what's he doing? Looking to springboard. Oh, he totally missed. Brandon Walker's waiting. Oh, but he waited too long. Philip Diamond's got him in the corner. Oh, now he's raking the eyes across the top rope. Philip Diamond with a, whoa, ducks under. Oh, my. Huge lariat. Philip Diamond setting him up. Oh, my, this could be over. What is he doing? Dragging him out toward the center. Is he going to put the pin on him? Yes, he is. 1, 2. Brandon Walker kicks out. Philip Diamond doing everything he can to win this United States Heavyweight Championship. Oh! Brandon Walker with a kiss. Looking. Oh, he's going to get the flip. He's going to get that. Oh, here we go. Oh, he missed. There's a kick to the face. Oh, he's going for a submission. Philip Diamond got the champion up against the ropes, puts him through. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Right down on his head. This could be it. We could have a new champion. Oh, Walker kicked out. On 2. Trying to flip him over. Walker catches it. Big right hand. Oh, another big cutter. Another diamond cutter, that is. 1, 2, and 3. We have a new United States heavyweight champion. Oh my goodness. I guess money can buy you certain things. Philip Diamond the Third is our new United States heavyweight champion. My goodness. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, is a tag team match with a special guest referee. If you guys remember, there was a beatdown of Volcano on Thursday Thunder by the Power Legion. And how did Built by Fire decide to get back at him? Well, they make a tag team match at When Worlds Collide against the Power Legion, and they make Firestorm the guest referee. The odds are definitely in Built by Fire's corner. They are booing Firestorm as he comes out in a referee's uniform. This match could go well, it could go bad. It could be quick, all depending on how Firestorm does this. As here comes the first tag team, Volcano Inferno, Built by Fire. Volcano is not exactly 100% coming into this match after that beatdown Thursday night that he took at the hands of the Power Legion. But nothing was going to stop him from getting his payback tonight at When Worlds Collide right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Built by Fire is ready to go, awaiting their opponents. Listen to the boos rain down here in Milwaukee as we are live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for When Worlds Collide. And there is Kills and Chimera, two of the Power Legion. Can't forget Phoenix. We haven't seen Phoenix since he tried to take the heavyweight championship. But right now, it's all about revenge for Built by Fire, as this crowd does not like the Power Legion. That is two big men, ladies and gentlemen. Chimera and Kills. You know, somewhere in the back is Boss Marciano. As here we go with this tag team match. And the bell rings. Volcano going right after Chimera. Oh, it was a good count. It wasn't a fast count. So right now, Firestorm's doing a good job. Chimera. Oh, the big right hand. Volcano, they're rolling around in the ring. Round and round they go. Only a 1 count. Oh, a big right hand by Volcano and a big kick to the mush. In comes Inferno, who couldn't get out in time Thursday night to help his tag team partner. Only a 1 count. Chimera likes to go after the back. Oh, is that stopped? That was stopped by Inferno. Reversal. Inferno's on the outside. Trying to get back in. He's going to springboard with a drop kick. There's a pin. Only a 2 count. Right now, Firestorm is doing a good job as being a ref. Big moonsault right on top of Chimera by Volcano. Only a 2 count. Volcano just got a big right hand by Chimera. Now he's getting Irish whipped. He's in the wrong corner. He tags his partner, kills. Volcano comes out with a fury. Flips him over. Oh, elbow right to the head. Unfortunately, he lands on a pair of knees and gets kicked right on the side of the head. Right now, Firestorm is being even with both teams. He checked the submission, but Volcano got out of it. Kills tags in his partner Chimera. Volcano tags in Inferno. Inferno's not in a good place. Getting thrown into that buckle, but he gets out of it. Big lariat. Inferno's gonna go springboard again. Setting it up. Big drop kick again by Inferno. Going for the pin, but there's a rope break. Oh, wait a minute. He wasn't even near the rope. That was a call against his own team, I think. Inquiring minds are starting to wonder now. Back and forth. Inferno and Chimera. Inferno right now with the advantage. Irish whip into the corner. Oh! Tried to tag his partner but couldn't make it. Chimera with a big right hand. Inferno with a big German suplex. Inferno going back to the outside. Comes back in. Big kick to the back. Oh, he tried to do a splash off the second rope, but Chimera had that scouted. My goodness, Inferno taking it to Chimera. Chimera with a reversal. Irish whip into the corner. Oh! Oh! He's hitting both of them. Now he tags in Volcano. Oh, Volcano missed a drop kick. Chimera right to the chest. That'll take the oxygen right out of you. Again, going after the back. Volcano's not in a good way right now. Again, another back shot. Throws him into the corner. Uh-oh. What is Chimera thinking now? Oh! He tried to do a splash, but he missed. Now Volcano. Oh, again! Volcano misses another drop kick. Back and forth they go in the middle of the ring. He rakes the eyes of Volcano. Big overhand right. Volcano is stunned. Irish whip into his corner. Volcano with a tag. We're going to see a double team move by Built by Fire. Big back body drop. Inferno's in the ring. Oh! Oh! Is he gonna tap out? No, he got the break. Chimera loves, like I said, going after that back. He takes your back out, and then he twists you up to make you submit. Here comes Kills into the match. Got reversed. So Kills comes out swinging. Again in the corner. He's hitting both of them with this move. Kind of a smart move. And he just stopped a mud hole in Chimera. There's the pin. Whoa! He called rope break. What is going on? He called another rope break. He's not even near the rope. What is going on here? Is Firestorm actually helping the Power Legion? Kills with a big overhand right. Firestorm has been making some questionable calls here in the last few minutes. But right now, Inferno's in charge. We're going to see. Oh, right into the ring post with the shoulder. Kills is now choking out Inferno in the corner. Firestorm's not doing anything about it. Oh my, big kick. Right to the side of the head. There's a tag. We're going to see another double team move by Built by Fire going after the arm. Here we go, folks. Buckle bomb. Kills goes down. But he gets out of the corner. Oh, my. Kills misses. Big move by Volcano as he gets his partner Inferno back into the match. Inferno's going high red district. Inferno's going up top, going for the splash. But he got a pair of knees instead. Inferno's got kills up. Oh, the big bomb. There we go. He didn't pin him. He goes over instead and tags his partner. Volcano setting himself up. Springboard. Oh, but he missed. Irish whip into the corner. What is Kills gonna do here? Big right hand. Big elbows. My goodness. He tags in his partner Chimura. Chimura is waiting for Volcano to get up. Volcano gets out of the move. Oh, up and over. Chimura's bleeding. There's a tag to Inferno. There's the... No! He said no! He was nowhere near the ropes! What? Firestorm! Firestorm has got to be turning! Firestorm! Called a rope break and he was nowhere near the ropes! Hurricanrana, there's the pin! There's the break by Kills. Volcano going after Chimura right now. Chimura gets up. Volcano with another up and over. Is he gonna get it? 1, 2, 3. Built by Fire gets their revenge on the Power Legion. Volcano and Inferno are your winners. They love you here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as Firestorm did the right thing. We are here for our next championship match. This one is for the Television Championship. Who is Dante Khalifa gonna be defending his... No! It's Sergeant Marvin! This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Sergeant Marvin is going for the Television Championship. A crowd favorite here in GIW. The Dante Khalifa has got to ward off this Marine in order to keep his championship. Sergeant Marvin looks ready. Remember, as Dante Khalifa comes to the ring, there's that beautiful Television Championship. Remember, falls can happen anywhere. On the stage, on the ramp, on the floor, in the ring, in the crowd. There are no countouts. Somebody's got to win this by pinfall or submission. The Dante Khalifa getting fired up as Milwaukee, the Boo Birds are out. Dante Khalifa is our first television champion. But Sergeant Marvin, if he has something to say about it, it will be a short championship reign. There is that beautiful television championship. As our ring announcer is announcing the challenger, Sergeant Marvin. And here is our champion, the Dante Khalifa. Dante's handing off that television championship to the ref. The ref's going to show it to Sergeant Marvin. Remember, this is a false count anywhere. There she is, folks. That beautiful television championship. Is Dante Khalifa going to remain our TV champ? Dante tried to jump off the top rope. Back and forth they go in the middle of the ring. Dante Khalifa taking a running start. Oh, but he missed. Both men missed. Dante Khalifa. Oh, with a spinning heel kick to the gut. Big moonsault, but he got met with a pair of knees. Dante Khalifa with a big neck breaker. Dante Khalifa all over Sergeant Marvin right now. Big elbow. Telling Sergeant Marvin to get up. He's feeling kind of cocky. Sergeant Marvin's on Drave Straight, but he takes Khalifa down. Oh, a big kick right to the mush. Lateral press, only got a 1. Dante Khalifa going to the outside. Remember, this is false count anywhere. Dante Khalifa taking it right to our champ. Now he's doing a lateral press out on the floor. Quick kick out by Sergeant Marvin. Dante Khalifa going after Sergeant Marvin on the floor. Sergeant Marvin with a reversal. Dante Khalifa with the educated feet. Oh, he's stretching him. But Sergeant Marvin with the hip toss. Sergeant Marvin getting his second win. Dante Khalifa coming right back up. Sergeant Marvin stopped before he hit those stairs. Oh, my. Is he going for the red, white, and blue? He is! Oh, but Dante Khalifa slid out to the outside. Jawbreaker. Sergeant Marvin's got him up. What's he gonna do? Oh, he rammed him right into the guardrail. Back and forth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dante Khalifa's trying to get him to tap. But Sergeant Marvin gets out of it. Oh. Sergeant Marvin saw that kick coming. He's got him up. He's got him in a half Boston Crab. Dante Khalifa gets out of it. Oh, Dante just got thrown into those steel stairs. Sergeant Marvin going after the back. Lifting up Dante. Oh, my. Dante Khalifa's not a good way. There's a spear. Sergeant Marvin going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. We have a new television champion in GIW. Sergeant Marvin makes quick work of the Dante Khalifa. Sergeant Marvin is our new television champion. My goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the semi-main event of the evening. It's going to be a triple threat tornado tag team match for the tag team championships. What that means is all 3 teams are legal. All 6 men are legal in the ring. The only way you can win is by pinfall or submission. From the Asylum. I guess they're coming out one at a time. I don't know what this is all about. Here is the Jester. Oh, there he goes. All right, here comes Onyx. They were just taking their sweet time. As the Asylum, after beating the tag team champions Thursday night, were added to this match. It's only fair. They beat the champions fair and square in the ring. As the Boo Birds are booing the Asylum. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Monday night on In Your Face. In Your Face is going to be a 30-man Royal Rumble for the World Heavyweight Championship. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be at 5 p.m. on Monday night, 5 p.m. Eastern. As the Asylum is ready. More Boo Birds. Oh boy. Here comes Team Pain, Mammoth, and Monster Ka. Monster Ka sporting the green and white tonight. Team Pain won the #1 contendership a little while back. And they are not happy that the Asylum got added. But the Asylum did beat the champions on Thursday Thunder fair and square to be included into this match. As this is going to be a brawl at the beginning, folks. When all 3 teams get in there, the bell's going to ring. And they're just going to go at it. No tags. Everybody's legal in the match. And here are the GIW Tag Team Champions, Hysteria, Mystico, High Energy. They are the only tag team champions so far here in GIW since the relaunch. They won the tag team tournament, and they've been our champs ever since, but tonight, it's going to be hard. They don't even have to be in the pinfall to lose their championships. That's what happens when you lose. Here at GIW, the odds are stacked against you. There they are, folks. Our World Tag Team Championships. Here we go. It's going to be crazy, folks. Bodies are going to be flying everywhere. There's no countouts. Pretty much anything's legal, but you have to get the pinfall or submission in the ring. Oh my goodness! Onyx went flying out of the ring and totally missed. Couple of pins right there, but it was broken up. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be wild for a while until some of these guys get beat down. There's a kendo stick, but the Jester knocked it out of Mysteria's hand. Monster Kai has got the Jester up. Oh my. Onyx taking out Mystico in the ring. Mystico comes out. Hysteria running all the way around the ring to help his partner. This is craziness. What a match right here. Oh, they're tagging up. The Jester and Kyle was working on Mystico. My goodness. Chaos everywhere. Mammoth in the ring. He's got Mystico up. Oh, big buckle bomb by Mammoth in the ring. Oh, Mystico misses. Mammoth just slammed down Hysteria. Oh! Onyx had a baseball bat, but got it knocked out of his hand. My goodness. This is pure adrenaline, pure madness. Who's gonna be our tag team champions after this? Mammoth has Mystico in the ring. Here comes Monster Ka. They're getting back in the ring. Again, bodies flying everywhere as Mystico just got spiked. This crowd is booing. They don't like Team Pain. Oh, Mammoth has got a pin, but it got broken up. You're going to have to get a pin away from the crowd or get somebody to submit. Jester just threw Mystico out onto the floor. My goodness, man. I can't even keep up with this. We're going to go up top so we can see everybody. There we go. Got a different camera angle. Onyx has a pin. One. Oh, reversal. One. Mystico breaks it up. Big slam. Uh-oh. Oh, Hysteria. Oh, just took the kendo stick and busted Monster Kyle open. Mammoth in the ring. Oh, it's a big punt kick. Jester comes in and breaks it up. My goodness. Mystico and Jester's the only two in the ring. The rest of them are fighting on the outside. Jester's getting pinned. 1, 2. Oh, Jester kicks out after 2. Jester rolls to the outside to get away from Mystico. Mammoth just got thrown into the steel stairs. My goodness. Hurricanrana by Mystico on the outside. Hurricanrana by Onyx on the inside. Oh my goodness. This is pure pandemonium. Hysteria with the pin. It gets broken up by Monster Ka. All the men but Onyx is not in a good way. Onyx is just now getting up. Hysteria has Monster Ka up. Slams him down. Going to the second rope. Telling him to get up. Oh, but he missed. Monster Ka with the Irish whip. Big back body drop. Bodies are everywhere. Oh! Mammoth just got hit with a kendo. Onyx just got hit with a kendo. Ka's got Hysteria in the ring. Got him up. Oh, this could be it. Oh, he got knocked off after 2. There's a pin by Mystico. And Mystico retains the Tag Team Championships for High Energy. My goodness. The odds were stacked against them. But High Energy remains your GIW Tag Team Champions here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at When Worlds Collide. Look at these two as we have made it to the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a Hell in the Cell match for the Hardcore Championship. Our ring announcer is announcing it to the crowd here in Milwaukee right now. You see the cell lingering over. El Phantasmo is going into the Hell in the Cell to take on Firestorm for the Hardcore Championship. I hope you guys are enjoying this PLE as much as I am, ladies and gentlemen. Milwaukee, Wisconsin sold out in less than 30 minutes. GIW. We've had some championship belts change hands tonight. Is the Hardcore Championship going to stay on Firestorm? We're going to find out in just a few minutes as El Phantasmo is ready to go. And here comes our Hardcore Champion, a member of Built by Fire. It's Firestorm. This Hell in a Cell match is not for the faint at heart. Thousands of pounds of steel is going to be put over the top of this ring. You will be able to get to the outside. Unlike a regular steel cage, you can walk on the floor. There'll be a little room. Weapons are legal, of course. Everything's legal in a Hell in a Cell. But you have to get the pinfall or submission in the ring. There's even been times when people have broke out of the cell and went to the top of the cell. There's our beautiful Hardcore Championship. As they are now introducing El Phantasmo to the crowd. Now they're introducing our Hardcore Champion, a member of Built by Fire, Firestorm. Just like always, that Hardcore Championship is going to get handed to the ref. The ref is going to show the opponent. There's that beautiful Hardcore Championship. And now here comes the Hell in a Cell being lowered down. Here we go. Both men had the same idea. Both men missed the drop kick. El Phantasmo throws Firestorm across the ring. Now he kicks him in the kidneys. We've had some championship matches change hands tonight. Is El Phantasmo gonna win this match? Will the cell come into play? Oh, he tried a dead man's drop and missed. Russian takedown into some fists. As both men are going back and forth. Big springboard moonsault by Firestorm. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, he just threw him to the outside. Here we go. Is Is El Phantasmo going to go to the outside, or is he going to wait for Firestorm to come back in? No, he's going to go to the outside. That cage. Oh, no, he throws him back in the ring. Wants to do it inside the ring. Big knee to the back of the head. El Phantasmo right now in control. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, is he gonna get? No. Tried to get him to tap, but Firestorm said not today. Firestorm taking him down on the back of his neck. Both men get back in the ring. El Phantasmo. Oh my goodness, he's got him draped over the ring, and he is just baiting on the back of Firestorm. Oh my, and a code breaker. There's the pin. Firestorm kicks out after 2. Look at El Phantasmo, he's wrapping him up. Oh my goodness, is he gonna tap? No. Not even a 1 count. El Phantasmo with a huge athletic kick off the ropes. Oh, a big drop kick by Firestorm. Firestorm's got him up. What's he gonna do? No, El Phantasmo with the right hands to get down. Firestorm gets out of the way. Oh, with a fury of moves. Picks him up. El Phantasmo slides to the back. Oh my goodness, back and forth. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna come out of this match our hardcore champion? There's the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. We are in our main event of the evening, a Hell in a Cell for the Hardcore Championship. El Phantasmo versus Firestorm. Firestorm is our defending champion. What a move! El Phantasmo brings out the tax. He's got a tax bag up on the ring apron. They both slide back in. Oh! Woohoo-yah! Oh! The tax are being dumped by Firestorm! Oh my goodness! Here we go again! Who's gonna get put in the tax? Oh my! There's some tax in the back. Firestorm throws his opponent outside the ring. Helps him to his feet. Big uppercut. El Phantasmo with a big right hand. Firestorm, they lock up. Firestorm throws him back into the ring where those tacks are. He just rolled into the tacks. He didn't want to, but he did. Firestorm is waiting for him to get up. Oh, right on his head. 1, 2. A near fall. How did Phantasmo kick out of that? Firestorm's got him up. Oh, brought him right down. 1, 2. Again, Phantasmo kicks out. Springboard moonsault right into a couple of knees. Phantasmo with the pin. Only a 2 count. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. is as loud as they've been all night. As we are watching the Hardcore Championship be defended by Firestorm in a Hell in a Cell match against El Phantasmo. Back and forth they go on the outside, throwing big uppercuts. El Phantasmo turns right around, walks right up to him. Oh, he just got slammed into that steel cage. The steel cage has become a weapon. Tried to throw him into the cage again, but he didn't do it. Back and forth. Who's going to win this match, ladies and gentlemen? Your vote, who are you cheering for? El Phantasmo or Firestorm? Oh, Firestorm just got put into... Oh, he just got put into that fence again. My goodness, that steel cage being used as a weapon. That will drain you of your energy. Oh, he almost got thrown into the steel stairs. He just rolled him into the tacks. He just rolled him right back into the tacks. Firestorm going up, going for the 450. He hits the 450 moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, El Phantasmo kicked out. How did he kick out? Firestorm with a big springboard drop kick. Firestorm right now is in complete control. He's got to finish him off. Oh, my. He got met with a pair of knees. El Phantasmo got Firestorm up, spinning him around. Oh, right into those tacks. There's the pin. 1, 2, almost 3. How did he kick out? Both men are tired. Both men are beaten down. This crowd is chanting. This crowd is going crazy here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What a main event as both men are putting it all on the line. Both men are using the uppercuts. Firestorm's got the advantage right now. Oh, he just threw Phantasmo into the steel cage. He snuck on through the other way to pick him up. Phantasmo again. Coming back with the big uppercut. That seems to be the move of the match. Oh, he just threw him through the cage. He just threw him through the cage. They're on the outside. They're on the outside of the cage. Firestorm is climbing to the top. El Phantasmo is climbing to the top. Oh, El Phantasmo has caught up. Oh, Firestorm just headbutted him into the cage. What's gonna happen? You can't fall from there. Oh my goodness. Back and forth on the side. Oh! Firestorm just fell off the cage! El Phantasmo is going all the way to the top of the cage! Firestorm fell down! He's not in a good way, but he gets back up! He's climbing! He's climbing to the top! We're gonna be on the top of the cage here! And when worlds collide! Oh my goodness! They are at least 25, 30 feet in the air! Oh! He's got him up! He got down! Oh my goodness! What's gonna happen? Oh! He just slammed him! The cage dented! The cage just dented! Oh! Oh my goodness! They're on top of the cage! They're on top of the Hell in a Cell. El Phantasmo and Firestorm are fighting on top of Hell in a Cell. Phantasmo's got him up! The cage just broke open! Is somebody gonna fall? You have to be careful! That's a 20-foot drop! My goodness! What a way to end when worlds collide! They're on top! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen! Oh! He just slammed him on top of the cage! Oh, he came down with his knee and missed! Oh, a kick right to the mush! This is so dangerous! They are 25 feet over top of the ring! On top of Hell in a Cell! There's already a hole in the top! The referee is waiting! Is somebody gonna fall through the cage tonight in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Whoa, another kick by El Phantasmo. Firestorm is already falling. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Oh my! Oh my! Unbelievable! What's gonna happen here, folks? Oh my! He's on the edge of the cage! He's on the edge of the cage! Oh! He just busted El Phantasmo open! Oh my! They're right on the edge! What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness! Oh, another one! He's going for the trifecta! Oh, right by that hole! Oh my goodness! He's right on the edge! This crowd! Oh no! Oh, right down on his head again! Neither one of these two men are going to be the same after this match is over. Milwaukee, Wisconsin is getting their money's worth with this main event. Firestorm on the edge. Oh, both of them are right near the edge. What are they going to do? Firestorm with a big kick. Oh, oh! Firestorm just fell down. He's hanging. He just dropped down. Woo! He dropped down. The crowd is chanting, this is awesome. Firestorm's heading right back up the cage. They're not done yet. My goodness, one of these guys are going to have to die. One of these men are going to have to fall completely down. This is pandemonium. We might have to stop this. Oh my God. Oh my God, El Phantasmo just fell off the cage. He's not moving. He might be dead. No, he is moving now. He's getting up. My goodness. I've never seen a match like this in GIW. They're gonna try to climb right back up again. My goodness. There's a better view, folks. Oh, that's the second time. The second time that Firestorm has fallen off the cage. He's not moving. El Phantasmo is up there. He's finally climbing the cage. My goodness. This is the best main event I've ever seen. Who is going to win this Hell in a Cell? Oh my goodness. Somebody's going to have to get thrown from the top of the cage down to the mat. That's the only way I see this ending. Oh, what a kick to the side of the mush. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. You hear every time they slam them on that steel, you hear the crunch of their bones. This is amazing. He's kicking him in the head. Oh my gosh. He done dented a third panel up there. Oh my goodness. There's a side headlock. Now El Phantasmo's just showing off. Big knee to the face. Who's gonna win? Not only this match, but who's gonna be the hardcore champion after this match? It will be well deserved. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's on the edge. He's on the edge. Oh, he just kicked him in the mush. Oh, he's not gonna, no. Oh, the arm isn't supposed to bend that way. Oh my goodness. Are they gonna fall through the roof? I'm out of breath. I can barely announce. Who's gonna win this match? This match has been going on for quite a while. Both men are bruised. Both men are beaten. Oh my goodness. Who's gonna win this steel cage? This Hell in a Cell? He's trying to stretch out El Phantasmo. Here we go. Back and forth. Oh my goodness. What's he gonna do now? El Phantasmo working on the arm. Oh, just crushed that arm between. Oh, this is too much. Oh, another one. He's going for the trifecta. Oh, a second. Here comes the third. Oh, my goodness. I could hear his back break all the way up here. Both men are laid out on the top. We might have to call this thing, folks. El Phantasmo gets up. Both men are completely beaten. Both men are completely bruised. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! Oh, Phantasmo fell through to the floor. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Firestorm remains the Hardcore Champion in one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. You better believe it was a 5-star match. Firestorm retains his Hardcore Championship in one hell of a match. And there you have it, folks. Woo! We come to the end of When Worlds Collide. What a night of action. Remember, Monday night on In Your Face, 5 p.m. Eastern. 30-man Royal Rumble to crown a new heavyweight champion. As Jimmy Rane, I'm out of breath, as Jimmy Rane had to turn in his championship as he was in a car accident and he will be out for a while. What a night, folks. We've had some new champions. Sergeant Marvin won the television championship. Hysteria and Mystico retained their tag team championships. Philip Diamond became the new United States heavyweight champion, and Smiles became the new cruiserweight champion. I can't wait for Monday night In Your Face. This is Phil McCracken from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Bidding you all a fair, well, and a great night.